This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. And the Golden Gophers will put toe to leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone, it's Morris. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Wolverines offense will start this game off. Historically, guys, Michigan has kept a death grip on the little brown jug. Gophers hoping to put that thing in play today.
And you see that little brown jug in the celebration after every Michigan-Minnesota game. And you're right, Michigan has had it for the majority of the time. Minnesota knows that. They got to do something about it.
Makes the grab down the left side. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a...
Oh, the kicker's on the run. He'll run into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and the trickery pays off. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Minnesota's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
Oh, what a move! Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. In the roar of the little brown jug, guys, it originally was just a water jug that Michigan wanted back, and Minnesota told him, well, come win it if you want it so badly.
Yeah, listen, I mean, it's not the most expensive-looking trophy out there for sure, but it was important. I mean, it was helping hydrate people back in the day, David, so, you know, you get points for that.
Not expensive, but you know what? Anything that drives the hate between people and the animosity, sign me up, bro. And so we got to play for it. It means something, and people argued about it. Little brown.
And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Oh, and fortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the first down. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And right down the middle. He marched 78 yards down the field. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Got to open the drive, can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
That DB had a different story. He had something to say, coming up, making a physical tackle.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Sweet feet on the move. Got the first down and more. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Michigan completely controlled this rivalry game last year and just took the jug away from the Gophers.
Listen, Michigan's a program at this point with recent success. They're thinking about national championships. We've seen them in the college football playoff here in recent years. This is a rivalry game against Minnesota that they're expected to dominate. And last year, David, they did.
Michigan, year after year, one of the winningest programs in all of college football. We expect them to be great. Always a tremendous challenge for Minnesota to try to get that little brown jug.
And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite them.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now, I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. They started this drive in great field position, now needing to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. A little less room to work with now. The ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive. He fakes it. They fake it. Pitch it to the tight end. Flying down the right side.
You're always looking for creative field goal fakes and ways to take advantage of a defense, and I love that right there. Let them run themselves up the field, flip it right underneath it. Nice flip, nice catch, nice job getting upfield and making the first.
And he'll find the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking downfield, it's Brosmer. Looking left. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's Morgan. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Great discipline by the backside of the defense. This is my gap. This is where I'm supposed to be. Ball goes away, so be it. I got to stay home. Stays home, makes a great play for a loss.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses and predicting.
Trickery and deception. They snap it to the up man. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake. The offense set for a first down play.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. It was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time.
Oh, they want the 2, and the holder tries to throw for it. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Taylor has it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. This rivalry dates back to 1892, but it was in 1903 that fielding Hurry-Up Yost was worried that Minnesota would contaminate his water supply, hence the start of the Little Brown Jug.
How about that, man? A little tampering back.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defensive lineman, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
He gets a block. Puts him in the spin cycle. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's first down. Back to throw, it's Orji. Into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And now on 2nd down for this offense. After the incompletion, throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Michigan!
Yeah, and it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, trickery! He'll try to run it in. And it's not going to work. They tried to trick him out of 2 points, and they'll get nothing in like it. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Trying to find his man on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the...
Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns.
It's a fake. Shuffle it to the tight end. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, bro. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Off play action. Using the quick game. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Brosmer. Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He'll pull it down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try the run. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package, and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Can't hang on, he muffs it. Makes a move. And the returner is stopped.
As a former quarterback, I definitely never had the guts to ever want to be a return man. And that right there is the reason why, guys. I don't need anybody having a 50-yard run at me trying to take my head off. So, listen, I mean, I feel for that return guy. He's lucky, though, that his group of guys was able to jump back on the ball.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life in this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that...
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Michigan! And the beatdown has ensued. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give... Oh, look at this. The kicker's going to run it. They're not going to get there. Tried to sneak it in for the 2, and they'll get 0 instead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Jackson. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now on second down. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And he muffs it. It's loose.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football. They are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field because that could have been disastrous.
Time to take a shot. Brings it in down the left side. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the punishment has been extended. Michigan has dominated this rivalry over the years, and they look oh so close to securing the jug again.
You look at Michigan on paper, and they have an advantage all over the place against Minnesota. It was a question of whether they could...
Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. A first down for the offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Fires left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarterback.
Looking for a man. It's Brosmer. Gets it to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the
Offside.
line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out the knee.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down...
Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
Makes a connection. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the back. Oh, he left him grabbing. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
The running backs square their shoulders up. It's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Michigan! And the stomping has commenced. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You did your job, you got points, and now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
On to attempt the try. A little trickery, and they flip it ahead. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
Michigan 50, Minnesota 7.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Caught in the backfield, it's Spencer. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Number 96, on to kick it away.
Bringing it back, it's Morgan. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. From the gun, the ground game. Turns it on in midfield. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Trying play action. He's taking the shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverine. And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something.
The fake. Kicker's going to run for it. And they're able to get him down. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Looking to throw, it's Brosmer. They're bringing heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback here.
Here's trouble. Ball's out in the end zone. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. That ball was just lying there forever in the end zone, and the defense finally pounced on it.
What a big-time play for the defense. Not only forcing the fumble, but scooping it up, taking it.
Oh, it's a fake. Headed for the end zone. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a 2-point conversion there. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. On the move from inside his own 20. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks.
He's got it on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. The aerial assault continues. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on.
Got a little room. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The fake, they flip it to the kicker. Bounced off his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easy.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They go backwards on the play.
And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To throw, it's Brosmer. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse.